This is Match Game 74. Production number 0126. Air date to be announced, VTR 12/23/73, and it's take one. Get ready to match the stars. Greg Morris, Brett Summers, Morey Amsterdam, Juliet Mills, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded big money Match Game 74. And now here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
Hello. Thank you, Johnny Olson. How are you? Ladies? Now, I guess us old folks ought to welcome the two new kids on the block, Greg Morris.
General Mills today.
Greg Morris and Juliet Mills, it's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Greg, you've developed a series, is that correct?
Yeah, we're in the process of doing it now. It's about an undercover narcotics agent, and we're looking forward to it.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And if I were playing a game and said John Mills' daughter is blank, you'd say beautiful, right? Wouldn't you say that? I'd say that. You'll get equal time later, Brett. We all love Brett's wig, don't we?
Yeah.
See?
I'm going to snatch it off one day.
Well, all right.
Made of
Careful
Brillo.
then. Listen, let's say hello to our two players. Shall we do that? Sandy Zipser and Arlene Bissot. How's that? As you can plainly see, we're in the middle of a game here. The score is 3-2 in Sandy's favor. We finished round one, and we're going to have a go at round two in a moment or so, ladies. Are you ready? Arlene, how much money have you won, Arlene?
$1,400.
$1,400. Gee, that's good. Okay.
We'll buy a
good
pound of butter.
Buy a pound of butter, says Morey. We'll get to round two right after we get to these messages. Here we go. I'll push the button, and away we go to round two. Ask our challenger, Sandy, to make a selection.
I'll pick A again.
She wants A. Last time out, you matched these two positions here, Richard and Fannie, so the two of you will not participate. And Brett, you will not participate.
Did I get it right?
Last time around, yes, she has
My
three there.
goodness,
so
that's a miracle.
This is for Greg, Morey, and Juliet. David blanks after every meal. David blanks after every meal.
And so does Brett Summers.
All right, Morey's ready.
Oh, just
Greg
one?
is ready. Yeah. Just one. That's all we need. Hey,
I'm a new girl.
that's the new girl on the block. She's having, no, as a matter of fact, she wrote down four
By the time
answers.
she gets old, we're all going to be old.
All right, they're all set. So, Sandy, how do you fill in that blank? David blanks after every meal.
I think David burps.
He burps after every meal? I see. Only if you pick him up and throw him over your shoulder and pat his back will he
that's
do that
marvelous.
for you. What did you say? She says burps.
Well, I believe he's from the old school. I said he belches.
Belches
That's
and
a burp.
burps. That's a match. Okay. And Morey.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Last
Okay,
night
there's
I,
another one. Sandy's going great with this one. How about you, Juliet? What'd you say?
I'm happy to say it's the same thing, too. Burps.
There it is. Okay. Spelled a little different the way she says it, but what the heck. So you got them all, Sandy. That's 6 for you. And now, Arlene, you must match 4 celebrities to stay in the game, and that's it. Richard will not play. Juliet will not play. Everyone else will, because they were matched in the previous round. Frankie spent all evening greasing his blank. Aren't you glad you're not playing?
Hardly worth me showing up, is it?
Frankie spent all evening greasing his blank. I've got to study that. Okay. That's what it says there. Got to match 4 here. All right. We're waiting for Fannie.
Come along,
She
Fannie.
was always a slow learner, Fannie was. Okay, now she's set. So, Arlene, we call on you. Frankie spent all evening greasing his
Car.
car. That's a logical answer. Got to have 4 cars show up here to stay in the game. Greg.
I'm sorry, I said motorcycle.
Motorcycle, so that means Sandy is the winner. Congratulations, Sandy. Would you come around, please? That's 100 for you. You're off and rolling now. Now we've got to say, Arlene, we've enjoyed having you here. You're a dandy contestant. You're going to walk out of here with $1,400 to get a little thanks for being on Match Game 74. Goodbye, Arlene. Are you happy to be here?
I'm having a heart attack.
Well, don't do that now. Just pull yourself together and let's have a go at the big money super match here where you can win over $5,000. You know that we polled a recent studio audience and got their best response to this. Punch blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Second, $250. The third, $100. Which three celebrities would you like to get a little help from? One at a time.
Greg?
Greg, how do you fill in that blank? Punch.
Drunk.
Punch drunk. All right, there's one.
Richard?
What do you say, Richard?
I say let's get the heck out of here. Go to the farmer's market.
Okay, what do you
Punch
say?
and Judy.
Punch and Judy. All right. You like that answer, audience?
Fannie.
I say punch bowl.
Punch drunk. So you got punch drunk, punch and Judy, and punch bowl. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own, but we have to call for an answer now.
I'll go with punch bowl.
You think punch bowl is the one that's up there under $500? Well, we're going to find out if it's up there right now. First, by revealing the $100 response. Punch drunk is there. That's the one that Greg gave. Okay, that that may be a good omen. Who knows? We're looking for punch bowl. Here is the $250 response. Punch and Judy is up there. Well, so far, the celebrities are batting 1,000. Let's see if they bat 1,000 all the way. We're looking for punch bowl. Here is the $500 response. You were right. Very good. Terrific. So, Sandy, you've got the $500, and that means you'll play for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000. To collect, you got to match one celebrity on a head-to-head basis. It has to be exact, and which one will it be?
I believe in ESP, and I'm going to stay with Fannie.
She says you and she have ESP going, Fannie. Maybe
You'll have
you're
to have
right.
separate rooms.
You get ready to write, and Sandy, you'll face me, and I'll get the $5,000 question. Here it is. Ready? Rob blank. R-O-B blank. Rob blank. Rob, R-O-B.
That's a hard one.
She's having a little
Coming
trouble
on
with this
behind
one.
us, just-
I'm thinking about it myself, and I'm just trying to think of what I'd write if I were playing. I'm glad I'm not playing. You've got to write something there. She's writing something. Okay, put it in there, and here we go. Now, she's filled in her blank, and we ask you to fill in your blank, the way you think will match her. Rob
Roy.
Rob Roy. Okay. Fannie, for $5,000, may we see your answer?
I put Rob Reiner.
Rob Reiner. Now, wait a minute. Don't all her. Did you think about it? There are two answers, Rob Roy and Rob Reiner. Are there any others?
Rob the Rich.
Who robs a bank?
How about Rob-a-Dob-Dob?
Yeah, terrific. All right, listen. You're okay, Sandy. You're the champ, and you got to be okay. You got $600. You're going to meet another player, but first we got to pass along this message to our audience. Oh, boy.
Gene, what was the name of the guy with your partner on radio?
Finch.
Finch.
We're just
Rayburn
talking and
Finch,
reminiscing
okay.
about the old days, and I think we ought to get on here and start another game. We've got to do that to meet a new player. Let's welcome Marlena Cruz. Hi, Marlena.
Hello, Gene.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Isn't she a gay spirit? You're a gay spirit.
Yes, I
Where
know.
are you from?
I'm right here from California.
And what else do you want to tell us about yourself?
Well, I just got a new job.
You did?
Yes.
Are you happy? Are you happy about that?
I mean, yes, it's really terrific.
Good. What do you do, Marlena?
I work for a production company.
Oh, Terrific. You know how to play this game?
Yes, I do.
Because I was wondering what you were doing up here. Unless you know how to play the game, there'd be no point in your coming up here, would there? All right, since you know how to play, I'll just push the button, reveal 2 questions, and you as a challenger know that you make a selection.
Oh, I'll take B.
B is what you want. Good luck, both ladies. All right. Bill said. Now listen carefully what Bill said.
Yeah.
I've been watching too much football on television. Last night I dreamed that Howard Cosell did a play-by-play account of my blank. Last night I dreamed that Howard Cosell, with his funny wig and all, did a play-by-play account of my blank.
He loves his answer.
He loves his answer? Good. I like people who are happy in their work, Brett.
Yes, I do too. I think it's touching.
Okay, now, Marlena, they're all finished. So, how do you fill in that blank? I dreamed that Howard Cosell did a play-by-play account of my...
I said love life.
Love life?
Love life.
Love life. She says that with a little skepticism. She doesn't think it's
Maybe
the
she
best.
doesn't have any.
She says it as if it's not a very good answer, and I don't think it's so bad. What do you think of it, Greg?
Well, of course it's correct.
It is?
Sex life. It's the same thing.
All right. There's one for you, Marlena. Brett?
I don't mind if Howard Cosell describes it, but he better never lay a hand on me. Sex life.
Okay. I really didn't think you were going to go far with that, but Marlena, you're doing very well. Morey?
Show is starting to get to me. Sex life.
Oh, it is. Terrific. That's 3. Okay, Juliet?
I'm afraid I was off on the football. Tackle.
Oh, I see.
Well, she's a foreigner, dear.
Would the other Englishman please reprieve the whole English nation?
Fisher lady. Yes, of course I'll. Love making.
Love making. There's another one for you. Now, Fannie Flagg, what do you say?
I want to see her jump.
Jump up and down. Show your
Excellent.
answers. Oh, that's it. Now, wait a minute. You're breaking the whole set here. This girl is strong. I mean, would you like to feel her muscles stay? Oh, yeah, she's powerful there.
Oh, that was
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, that's good. I think you got the idea, Marlena. Now,
I don't
Sandy,
think she does have any
are you
sex
ready?
life.
Okay. Now, everybody will participate because we're still in round 1 here.
Of course.
Okay.
The Jolly Green Giant.
Oh, I hate him so.
No, he's okay. The Jolly Green Giant wanted to marry a tiny midget. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his blank into her house. After you, my dear. You first, dear. Jolly Green Giant wanted to marry a tiny midget. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his blank into her house. Morey's finished. You're a quick thinker, Morey. What are you up to these days, Morey?
Well, the 24th of January, I open at the Thunderbird in Las Vegas. Really?
That's a couple
Yeah,
of
I'll be
weeks.
there.
Good, okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be there.
All right. Everybody ready? Okay, Sandy. The Jolly Green Giant wanted to marry a tiny midget. Unfortunately, he couldn't get his blank into her house.
Couldn't get his body in her.
Couldn't get his body into her house. Sounds like a good, reasonable answer to me, Greg. What say you?
Well, of course he couldn't get his body in
Body.
there.
Boy, you've matched both of them both times. You've got ESP going here, Brett.
Oh, he could get his body in, but he had to leave his vegetable outside.
All right. Moving along as quickly as possible to the next answer. Would you please show us your card, Morey?
Well, it was a Jewish midget. He couldn't get the rabbi in the house.
Okay, body is the answer we're looking for.
Oh, well, my giant is bigger. He couldn't get his nose inside.
Couldn't get his nose. All right. What do you say?
Get her back on the ship, will you? Oh, hello.
Will you tell Knucklehead to shut up, please? Body.
Body is another match. Okay, Fannie.
Well, he had a big family. He couldn't get his family in the house.
Family.
Well, you have to bring your folks in when
That's
you marry
right.
somebody.
That's
I know
right.
that.
Okay, so it's 5-2 at the end of round 1, and we'll get to round 2 right after we get to these messages for you. So don't go away. All right, we finished with round one, and now push the button and reveal the questions for round two and ask our challenger to make a selection. 5-2 in your favor, challenger.
Number B again.
B. Now, last time out, Marlena, you matched everyone except Juliet. Oh, Juliet, this is for you exclusively.
Oh, no.
Dummy.
It's not a football question because I play soccer.
You do?
Yes.
Okay, we'll have a game afterwards. Herman's wife looked so peculiar that when they were in Egypt, somebody mistook her for a blank.
Could you read that again?
Yes. Oh, well, let's do it together here.
She's English. She doesn't
Herman's wife
understand
looked
that
so
question.
peculiar that when they were in Egypt, somebody mistook her for a blank. Sorry if I look over your
Yes,
shoulder.
do hesitate.
Yes. Sorry if I put you on the shoulder while you write.
Rayburn, stop that.
Okay, she is finished. So, Marlena, we ask you to fill in that blank. Herman's wife looked so peculiar that in Egypt they mistook her for a
I said camel.
camel. All right.
Oh, I'm
Juliet
sorry.
will now show and tell.
I said Sphinx.
Sphinx.
Well,
Okay.
that's okay.
Is
Is
it?
that-
I just got my animals mixed up. That's all.
All right. Now, Sandy, you've got to match 3 celebrities to stay in the game. You can win this game, though, if you match 4 celebrities. And the 3, let's see, Greg and Richard will not participate. Everyone else will. While walking in the woods, Stewart said, "Boy, it sure is hard to tell the difference between a male and a female blank." While walking in the woods, Stewart said, "Boy, it sure is hard to tell the difference between a male and a female blank."
Now, I'm trying to think logically about this.
Stewart is walking in the woods.
I get that part.
Oh, you do.
Fannie Flagg is eating a chocolate bar.
No, I'm not.
And she ate a Danish upstairs and she's not supposed to. I did not. She did. She ate a whole Danish.
You're distracting her from writing her
Your
answer.
playpen and shut up.
You took cream in your coffee.
Okay. Sandy, they're finished. While walking in the woods, Stewart said, "Boy, it sure is hard to tell the difference between a male and a female
Tree.
tree." I would say tree if I were playing. Yeah. The only ones you can really spot are the holly trees because the females are the ones that have the berries.
A friend of mine's a tree surgeon. Friend of mine's a tree surgeon, had a terrible accident. He fell out of his patient.
Brett, would you show us your card?
Quickly.
I know this to be a true thing because I've caught mice, whatever it is, in the past. A mouse.
A mouse. Okay.
I didn't know there was.
Must match remaining celebrity Sandy to stay in the game. Morey, tree is her answer. Skunk is not tree, so that means Marlena is the winner. Congratulations. Give you... Yes, Morey's a step up. Well, listen, it's going to be terrific because you're going to have to go at over $5,000. We got to say goodbye to Sandy. Give it a splendid champ, my dear. $600 for you. Thank you for being with us on Match Game 74. Sandy Zipser. Goodbye. You what?
I brought pockets with me so I could put my hands somewhere.
Okay.
You never know what to do.
What do you want me to do with my hands while your hands are in the
As
pocket?
long as you keep them off her.
Nothing? Okay, that's exactly what I will do. Now, step up here and let me remind you that we polled a recent studio audience and we got their best response to this. Stage. What's that?
Stage. Oh, okay, I got one.
Stage blank. All right. Now, the answer is worth $500 to you if you match that answer. Or $250 or $100. And you got a little help from the celebrities here. Which ones would you like?
Greg.
Greg, how do you fill in that blank? Stage
Coach.
coach. Who else?
Morey.
Morey.
Stage mother.
Stage mother. Old show business phrase.
And Fannie.
Fannie.
Stage fright.
Stage fright. So you've got stage coach, stage mother, and stage fright. Now you may choose one of those or give us one of your own. What would you like to do?
Oh, I want to go with Coach.
You think stagecoach is right up there under the $500?
Yeah, oh, yes.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's find out if it's up there.
Oh, darn if it is.
Really?
Yeah, okay. I'm cool.
Oh, you are, yeah. I was just wondering if you remember to go before you came on stage here. Okay, here we go. We are looking for Stagecoach. May we see the $100 response? Stagehand. Okay. Well, no one thought of that answer at all. Looking for Stagecoach. Here's a $250 response. Stagecoach is there. Very good. All right, what do you think is under $500? What? All right, here it is, a $500 response. It is stage fright. Fannie's answer. Okay, we're going to get back to Marlena here, but first we've got to do a little business, and this is it. Just have a second or two to thank all of these gifted people for being with us. It's all right, Fannie. It's a very informal show. Fannie, if you want to stand up, you stand up. Stand up. You're visiting, right?
Luckily, we never forget it back.
That's right. You'll all come back next time, right? Yeah. 2 new kids were splendid, weren't they? Yeah. Good. All right, 2 new kids. Gene Rayburn for Match Game 73. Join us next time. Bye.